Today on the show, we look at where Sony believe they stand in the video games industry. We also look at Ultra Street Fighter 4's arcade release, and Harley Quinn's new comic comes out later this month, and I'm so excited! According to Sony Computer Entertainment America CEO Jack Tretton, Sony believes that they put their best foot forward with the PS4 and sees no reason why they should lose their position as market leader. In a recent interview, he's quoted in saying, "We're relevant on a worldwide basis, and have been for 3 generations in a row. We really feel that PlayStation defines gaming, and the PlayStation 4 is our best effort yet." A lot of people might see that as a bold statement, but it's true. Sony are incredibly relevant on the worldwide basis. I know for a lot of people in the UK, their first console was the PS1. I know in my house we sometimes had a Nintendo 64, I think it belonged to my half-brother, but it was only ever around when he was, so PlayStation 1 was kind of my baby. This being said, I think the gaming industry these days is just way too wide to say one thing defines gaming. If we had to say one thing defines gaming these days, I'd say it would be indie games. Indie games are showing the major developers what people want to see. I mean, Sony bragged about all their indie support, and then Xbox were criticized for not having enough indie support. So really, if indie gaming is that important, that is what defines gaming, not the major consoles. All this being said, when I do think about console gaming, my mind goes straight to the PlayStation, making Sony more than a little bit relevant. Personally, I put my money on either them or Nintendo in this current console war.
It's super effective!
Street Fighter seems to be one of those game series that just always seems to be there, and Ultra Street Fighter 4 will be getting its Japanese arcade release in April next year. How about for the console? Well, Capcom have said that they want to get the console version released sometime before EVO 2014, but sometime after the Japanese arcade release, which only gives them a 3-month gap to do so. The game will be available for regular Street Fighter 4 owners for only $14.99. However, you can buy the game as a standalone copy for $39.99. This being said, a lot of next generation games are going to be out by then, so it'll be interesting to see how this one game fares against all these amazing high intensity games that people are just going to be able to play with ease.
It's super effective!
And finally, and most importantly, Harley Quinn's comic is so close I can almost taste it! Calm. Harley Quinn hasn't had her own comic book series since 2004, and I'm so excited for this because the character has just gone through such a dramatic image shift over the years, and she's way more murderous now than she was back then. But at the end of the day, she's still Harley, and I'm sure we can expect to see a lot of fun times in this comic book series. By the looks of things, Harley will be breaking the fourth wall all over the place, and she'll be talking directly to the audience and to the artist of the series. This will just make it feel slightly Deadpool-y, but I can see that really working for Harley, because she's such a great character in that sense. I'm definitely gonna get this comic book series when it comes out, but I am still angry at DC for their little stunt back in September when they told fans to draw Harley Quinn naked, dead in a bathtub, sexualizing suicide. It was a disgusting request, and I think they should issue a formal apology over it.
It's super effective!
That's it for today, guys. Remember to subscribe and leave a comment about any of today's topics, be it bad or good. Also remember to thumbs up this video. My name is Faust, this has been Geek News, and it's super effective.